Hi everyone, it's Sayo. Today we are quickly gonna talk about S3 patch notes. How does it impact Rogue? What's gonna be the new meta in my opinion, and how am I going to play him? So first, let's talk about the new features, modification related to this class. You may have heard firstly of the new Unix, the Beastful boots, who looks quite interesting, and you're gonna see what I mean by it in a moment. So next, we have a little blade shift buff damage. Um, Previously it was dealing 16% and 3 seconds of I would say move freely through enemies. I think, yeah, that's it. And in a few days this basic skill is gonna deal 20% instead of 16 and moving freely through enemies for 4 seconds instead of 3. However, talking about basic skill, fundamental invigorating strike, it's hard to say actually, is also gonna be buffed, because vulnerability, as you can see, is gonna be applied when energy is gonna be below 85% instead of 75%. It's not a big deal for me because I'm just gonna stick with puncture, but yeah, it's noticeable. Card Shop, so this skill also being buffed. Enemies take 5% X more damage than before and an extra 5% X each second after for its duration, I think. Yeah. So, moving to the ultimate. Rain of Arrow. A forgotten skill and yet so fun. In S3, arrow from this ult are gonna hit closer in relation to the location of the initial cast, and its cooldown reduced by a little but nice 15%, which represents something like 7.3 seconds. I've done the math, yeah. So as you can see, it's 49.3 at the moment, and in S3 without with the 15%, it's gonna reduce to 42 seconds, which is quite. We'll take it. Might be an indirect buff for the unique amulet called Word of Akan. I don't have it on me actually, but it's an amulet where when you cast Rain of Arrow, all the arrow are imbued with all the imbuement. So we have Shadow, Poison, and Cold imbuement in the Rain of Arrow, which is actually quite nice. So maybe a buff, yeah. Talking about imbuement. Cold imbuement chill effect increased to 5% by every round instead of 2.5%. So yeah, that's cool, because in my build that I made like earlier, I'm gonna play cold and poison imbuement. Next we have blended cold imbuement. They remove the crit strike requirement and increase the lucky hit by 15%. So instead of 20, it's gonna be 35. I didn't take it yet, but yeah, I don't know. Might see. For the poison imbuement, instead of double the poison dot, so it's gonna be for this one mixed. It's gonna reduce the poison imbuement cooldown by 2 seconds, which is quite nice. Let's talk about the main skill of this build, pen shot. So this one, between the two enhanced pen shot, so yeah, these two, improved and advanced. Where I'm gonna go with improved pen shot, because the buff that it received is quite massive and most interesting for sure. So yeah. Okay. So yeah, this is gonna be the most interesting, because in S3 it's gonna deal 10% increased damage per enemy hit. So each pen shot hitting enemies gonna increase the damage by 10%. So as I could write, it's quite interesting for speed farming / leveling. We have our first nerf actually that I noticed. from a key passive, close quarter combat. So QCQ. Bonus damage for crowd control. So as you can see on the screen, it's actually 40% X. It's gonna be reduced to 10% X, but they increase the attack speed bonus from 10% 10% plus to 15% plus, which is a nerf. We also have the second key passive we are gonna talk about. It's precision. So you can read the current passives, but it's gonna be changing in a few days. So the new passive, I'm gonna read it for you. Each max skill cast grant 1 stack of precision, or 2 if it has critical strike. When you reach 6 stacks, your next maximum score or ultimate skill is guaranteed critical strike that deals time 50% increase critical strike damage, consuming all stack of precision. This damage is further increased by an amount equal to time 15% of your critical strike damage bonus, which is way better than we actually have, I guess. Yeah. We also have the legendary node Layerana. So I don't know what happened, but I have redo all my Paragon and stuff like this. And that save on the Paragon, but not on the skill tree. That's interesting. Okay. So yeah, the Layerana actually is here. So you have the passives, and it's just gonna be a buff. I mean an addition, because the new node is gonna do, on top of the 100% dodge chance for 1.5 seconds, your next 3 core skills deals additional damage equal to 20% X of your core skill damage bonus, which is just a DPS gain on top of the dodge chance, which is cool. So now let's talk about the new aspect buff. So Icy Alchemist and Toxic Alchemist, my bad, are buffed the same way. If enemies were already chilled, poisoned, or poisoned, respectively, increase the aspect damage by 100%. It's noticeable, but not amazing. I mean, it's not a DPS gain. It is, but like we don't care. I don't know. I don't even know why they buffed the damage of these 2 aspects, but yeah, let's keep this. Let's now talk about the bows, because we have 3 unique bows, and the 3 got buffed actually, but not differently, let's say. So first we have the Wind Force, lucky chance increased by 10%. So now it's between 20 to 30%, and in S3 it's gonna be between 30 and 40%. Sky Enter, main stat /FX. So as you can see, on crossbow it's vulnerable damage, the main stat, the main affix, and on bows is it's actually damage to distant enemies. Okay, and on Sky Enter in S3 the main stats, main affix, is gonna be critical strike damage, which is interesting actually, more interesting than distant damage, distant enemy. And on top of that, the passive is way better. So I don't have the old passive, but I can reduce the new. So the first direct damage you deal to an enemy is a guaranteed critical strike. When you consume precision, casting a skill, that skill gain between time 10 to 30% increased critical strike damage, and you gain 20 to 40 energy, which is nice, cause so you gain DPS, and you also restore some energy. So you can't skip maybe in S3 the resource generation and the max energy, maybe, who knows, we'll see. So this is Sky Hunter, nice buff. So now next we have the Eagle Horn, might as well be viable because of his new passives. So this new passive is gonna be penetrating shot, makes enemy very vulnerable for 3 seconds, and every force cast bounce off walls and scenery, and this between 20 to 40% X bonus damage, which is quite good actually. Yeah, this is some nice buff to the boss that we needed to see, I think, because everyone on rogue plays crossbow for the vulnerable damage. So I'm just gonna quickly show you my stuff for S3. I don't have everything yet because I don't have the World of Arcane, I don't have the pants, and I don't have the last dagger. Okay, but everything is gonna be the same, I think. So you're gonna need the Harlequin crest to be best in slot for sure. You want a defensive chest with disobedience. Gloves, if you can have the same with 4 rank, rapid and pen shot, attack speed, crit stock chance, perfect. And for the aspect, it's not actually elemental aspect. It's gonna be, I forgot which one is it, but I have a planner build on Mobalyptic that I just made like 30 minutes earlier, so I'm gonna link into to the description. For pens, you want a defensive stats, and actually I think that's the aspect of might that you want. Yeah, this one, aspect of might on pens, that I'm gonna put at least. Boots, thicker step, or penitent greave, I don't know yet, but to reduce the ultimate cooldown, this is perfect. But at the same time, the chill, yeah, let's say the chill side, the chill aspect has been so much buffs in S3, so I need to try some stuff and see which one is better. So I might try either Skyhunter or Eager Horn instead of crossbow, just to see what's the difference in S3. So you want Doombringer, you want a dagger with accelerating aspect, you want the two-same ring with the same, I mean, maybe not this aspect, bursting venom, I don't know yet, but I don't think. For amulets, you want Ward of Arcane, for sure. Skill tree, does it, I think that's reset, but we can take a quick look if you want. So 1 point in yeah, no, that's the old one that didn't save. Yeah, that's the old one. But it's on my planner if you want to check it out. So Paragon, let's just see it quickly. Ranger, first node. Second node we have Chip Shot and Devious on it. Third we have Eldritch Bounty with Control. Fourth, we just have the Lair as Instinct node, because I want to try this out. Fifth, we have Trick of the Trade node with Infusion. Seventh is No Witnesses with Efficacy. Okay, so yeah, just take a screen or visit my planner, and yeah. So that's gonna be all for this like pre-build slash guide, I think. I don't know how to call this video, but yeah, just want to try some stuff and share it, you know. So that's gonna be the end of the video. Thanks for watching. I remind you that I have a planner slash guide on Mobalyptic. I'm gonna put the link in the description if you want to check it out. And yeah, that's gonna be it. I wish you a great day. Thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoy this, and thank you. Thank you, and see ya.